Welcome back to the Hotep Money Channel, where we cover the latest in artificial intelligence and finance news. Sorry for missing a bunch of updates. As you can hear from my voice, canine bronchitis, and yeah, it's been really bad, but we're going to struggle through this one and we're going to make it. Last week, I left you and we left off with AI agents. So, of course, we got to double back down on AI agents because the AI agent story has taken a very weird and sadistic turn. A lot of people have run out, have bought Mac Minis, Raspberry Pis, and they're all trying to run AI agents. And last week I told you guys I was bearish on this. I was like, I'm not really convinced that there's anything that's gonna come good out of this, at least not yet. You know, I just don't see the benefit. So VC angel investor Jason Calacanis was talking to Hamath about this phenomenon. Let's take a listen to it.
We, with our agents, hit $300 a day per agent using the Claude API, like instantly. And that was like doing maybe 10 or 20%. That's $100,000 a year per agent.
We're getting to a place where we have to basically now say, what is the token budget that we're willing to give our best devs? And then if you aggregate it across all people, you can clearly see a trend where you're like, well, hold on a second. Now they need to be at least 2x as productive as another employee. That is actively happening inside my business because otherwise I'll run out of money.
Yeah, this is a very interesting trend that you're not going to hear anybody else talk about. But when do tokens outpace the salary of the employee? Because you're about to hit it. I'm about to hit it. We, with our agents, hit $300.
Yeah, exactly. So people are spinning up all these AI agents. Many people I've seen they've shut their machines off. They're like, this is a big waste of time, big waste of money. I'm wasting more money in API fees and tokens than money I'm bringing in. Well, this story actually took a crazy turn because last week I told you one of the biggest issues we'll have is security issues. Now, this next story doesn't quite go into security issues, but it gets pretty nasty. Summer Yu, she's actually head of safety and alignment over at Meta, aka Facebook, aka Zuckerberg. And she eventually gave, as you can see from this screenshot here, let me get that on your screen so you can see it. Nothing humbles you like telling your, hold on a second. Like telling your open claw, confirm before acting, and watching it speed run deleting your inbox. I couldn't stop it from my phone. I had to run to my Mac Mini like I was defusing a bomb. So here we have somebody supposed to be in charge of AI safety over at Meta panicking because, well, her open claw bot ran wild. Big shocker there. Big freaking shocker there. Now, I don't know if her job is going to be at risk. Some people have speculated her job may be at risk. I don't think so. I think just more embarrassing. This is just more embarrassment for her. But again, for what? Like, think about that. You've outsourced the handling of your email inbox. So somebody told me I was hating because they were like, I'm too lazy to spin up a bot. And I'm like, wait, people are spinning up bots to check their email, but I'm the lazy one because I actually will check my email? Yeah, that's where we are. You know, I'm just the type of person where I can sort of walk through things in my head and see, okay, what are the steps? Da, da, da. Okay, what's the ROI? Da, 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 da. Okay. And for what? To check my email? Nah, I think I can handle it. I don't think I'm gonna outsource checking my email because it's, you know, I don't know what these people's inboxes look like. You know, I have 5 inboxes or more, and it gets it's pretty hectic. But I think it's discipline that I just need to have. I'm not going to outsource it to a bot, because then you have to read what the bot says about your emails, and that is just absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, let's talk about design, spinning up apps. Some people are spinning up apps. This one here is technology called Rork Max. Did I show this to you guys before? Rork Maps apps. We could do without the sound. That is really annoying. I don't know why they chose that music. It's probably some AI generated music that supposed to be high intensity, but it's nothing but annoying. So apparently, like, this Rork app, you can take somebody else's app and then like screenshot it, and then the app will duplicate the app and then put it right on your phone. I don't know. So people are online arguing and debating about Rork app and whether it's Rork Max, whether it's good, whether it actually works, but they claim it can one-shot an app, right? And what's the claim here? Let me see. Even Pokemon Go. Now that's crazy. Now that is crazy. One-shotting Pokemon Go. So I don't know. I don't know if the claims are real or not. People have argued about it, but either way, this is an inch in the same direction where I said we've come, where I am just absolutely bearish on any software company, which we'll get into in a little bit. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Before we get into that, let's talk about some legalities here. We got Anthropic meeting up with Pete Hegseth tomorrow over at the Pentagon. So the CEO of Anthropic is going to meet with Pete Hegseth, and basically this has a lot to do with military operations. So I don't know if you guys know this, but allegedly the United States military used Claude when they invaded Venezuela. That's what they say, at least. And Claude's not happy with how their systems could be used, have been used. So, they bar their systems for mass surveillance or development of any weapons that can be used without human oversight, basically autonomous weaponry. And the military's like, look, man, we got to find a middle ground. And if they don't, they'll probably just go to Elon, and I'm sure Elon will greenlight Grok to, shoot on command or something like that. Who knows? So we're gonna have to see what happens with that meeting tomorrow, how that turns out. And I hope Claude stands 10 toes down. Although it doesn't matter, because at some point they'll have autonomous. And I mean, like, really, like in the race, like, do you really want China to have the only AI bot? Like, we kind of got to have the AI autonomous with the guns and stuff too, right? I don't know. It gets complicated. It's nasty, but such is technology. Last story. I said I wanted to short the entire SaaS market, especially Salesforce. I was like, I want Salesforce out of here. Mostly because I'm a big Salesforce hater. But Jeffries thinks otherwise. Jeffries is a bit bearish on Workday, DocuSign, Monday.com, and Freshworks. They've moved all of those to hold, obviously, because AI can build this. I can build Monday.com in a day with AI. I could probably one-shot it with Rork. I don't know. DocuSign, I don't know. I've used it before. It could probably get one-shotted too. Workday, I don't know what Workday is, but it sounds like that could get one-shotted. But yeah, these things can get built in a day. Freshworks, I don't think I've ever used Freshworks. Are they a food company? Anyway, they're saying that Intuit, Procore, Atlassian, and Salesforce all have beautiful moats, right? So they say Atlassian, they're positioned within enterprise IT. They have a direct link between AI's rise and demand for its tools. More AI generated code equals more need for IT collab. It says this creates a virtuous environment where the adoption of AI tools actually increases reliance on Atlassian's collaboration suite. The company is described as the fastest growing app name with catalyst for 20% MT growth, a trajectory powered by its deep integration into workflows. Salesforce, viewed as the ultimate system of record for customer relations, highly customized workflows, and large footprint within the enterprise. Firm believes Salesforce is best positioned among app vendors to deliver AI agents. To deliver on AI agents, yeah, this is going to be a big part of Salesforce's business because displacing will require overhauling a core business function for countless companies. But they do say here, the risk is that if AI agents become powerful enough to handle complex customer interactions independently, they could bypass Salesforce's interface, threatening its central role. And that's what I was thinking right there. I was like, yo, they're cooked, bro. We got all these agents spitting up and people talking to AI. Won't even know they talking to AI. By the time you connect SoundHound to it, you won't even know what happened. They make Trello too? Oh, okay. So I don't know. We'll see. I could make Trello in a day too. I could make Trello in a day. But yeah, we're gonna see how all this AI stuff pans out. As you guys know, I keep you up to date. But I got my eye on the streets, on the AI streets, and just these software companies. I think the big guys are going to stay, right? Like your infrastructure guys are going to stay. Your Facebooks, your Googles, your Oracles, your Microsofts, like all these guys are like too big to fail, right? They got the infrastructure and they're building the AI itself, like these AI companies. These guys will stay. Everybody else, I think everybody else is cooked if they don't build like a huge moat ASAP. But we'll see, man. Anyway, it's been your update of the day. Hit the like, subscribe button. I'll see you back here tomorrow.
This product does not boost your testosterone. Boosting your testosterone is unhealthy. What this product does is it balances your hormone levels and frees up a natural testosterone production. That way you can get back to what you really want to do, which is hit the gyms.